So approaching the red corner is Keno Machado, the man from Brazil. His opponent, Hyeongkyu of Korea, will be boxing out of the blue corner. So our referee is from the Netherlands. This 86-kilogram cruiserweight contest is in the second preliminary round, the round of 16. Here at the World Championships in Belgrade, it's between boxers from Brazil and Korea. The man wearing red is Keno Machado, Olympic quarter-finalist from earlier this summer, competing in his second bout here in Belgrade 2021. The man wearing blue is also competing in his second contest. A counter left hook off the ropes is a beautiful shot landed by Machado, and that is Kim Hyeongkyu of Korea. Fourth appearance at the World Championships for Kim, having boxed in Baku 2011, Kazakhstan 2013, and Doha, Qatar in 2015. As for Machado, it's his second appearance, having competed in Yekaterinburg 2 years ago, where he was eliminated in the second preliminary round by the eventual gold medalist Bekzod Nurdaletov of Kazakhstan. Just prior to that World Championships, he came away with a Pan Am Games silver medal. Took Julio Cesar La Cruz, boxer of that caliber, to see him denied Pan Am Games gold. And during his run in the Olympics, he was very impressive indeed, losing on a 3-2 split to the eventual silver medalist Ben Whittaker of Great Britain in the semi-final. A very composed boxer, and has a real ability just to operate at a tempo that suits his style. Untidy left hook attempt from Machado, saw him land almost with the crook of his elbow. But very patient, very economical with his punch output, and his accuracy is invariably high, just as he's demonstrating there, almost right on cue. Plenty of patience, waiting, feinting, and he'll burst into life with either a single or a combination that is so quick and so well timed that it often finds a mark. Perhaps one way to slow down the man's explosive movements. Right hand slammed into the body by Kim. So a referee reminding both boxers that they are to take heed of his commands and not continue to fight after the command of stop. So closing seconds of the opening round. Oh, the heads come together forcefully there. And Kim, well, his round of 32 contest against Lakshya Chahar of India was stopped after an accidental clash of heads caused an injury. First round in the book, and I feel that Machado has done enough to take it. So, all 5 judges scoring the first round in favor of Machado. Some of the action from the opening 3 minutes. So we go into the second round then. Mention the fact that Kim Hyeongkyu, as he's put on the end of a left jab, his first World Championships was 10 years ago in Baku in 2011. That same year, he took continental gold, prevailing in the Asian Championships when it was in his hometown, his home country of Korea in Incheon, just outside Seoul, or Greater Seoul. Furious exchange. Kim celebrating what he feels was a success. And he stood on top of the continental rostrum once again. 8 years later, what a check left hook from Machado. And again, timing it magnificently and then following up with jabs without reply. To his credit, Kim jabbing his way back into contention after it was a brilliant portion of the round for Machado, who continues just to operate patiently. Almost a rhythmic rocking. Goes in and out, sometimes with the feet, often with the head, always moving something, Machado. And that left hook was the most eye-catching shot of the entire contest. Hard right hand driven into the ribs, just around the serratus area from Machado, who really does pick his punches well. But to his credit, Kim came right back after he was put on the end of that left hook, which was followed by a couple of jabs. So Kim going after his man once again. You see, he's so committed to that attack that the heads came dangerously close together after he was off the mark. He fell in. Machado's spoken to about keeping his head up. So 2 minutes gone. Hot. That's a good left hand driven into the body by Kim. Counter left hand on the reverse 1-2 is a scoring shot from Machado. So Machado just short of the mark, but then as his man came in, he scored with a good right hand to that same area around Kim's rib cage. Could well be feeling those shots in between rounds. Clipping right hand landed on the inside from Kim. Both boxers really loading up with their punches now. Both men finding the range also. That jab to the body blocked by the elbows of Kim. What a counter right hand left hook. Beautiful reverse 1-2. The backhand came first and then the left hook slammed home right onto the chin of Kim. And it was notable that despite punching his way back into range, he was just keen to initiate a bit of a clinch over in that corner. Beautifully picked punches once again. And Kim must be feeling the effects of those. He was hit hard to the body during the course of that round, and then his chin was thoroughly checked by that 2-shot combination at the end, not to mention a left hook scored in the middle of the round by Machado. Unanimously in his favor, 10-8 for judge number 1. It was the first left hook. Excuse me, that was the left hook I was referring to. That shot the chin up of Kim up in the air. And that was the one towards the end of the round. Right on the button. Kim took it well. So we go into the third and final round then. And Machado, who's already occupied top spot of a global podium championships, was commentating on the Youth Olympic Games in Buenos Aires when he boxed his way to the gold medal in the 75 kilogram middleweight division with a series of terrific displays. Here he is in his second senior world championships, acquitting himself very well indeed. Measuring his man, but Kim blocking the shot effectively. Comes back looking for a lead right hand, does Kim. You see his chin is often an open target because he holds it up in the air and elects to drop his hands. And against a fighter who is explosive with his feet and fists, as Machado, I think that's a rather dangerous tactic, as demonstrated by Machado in the second round on a couple of occasions, because he's able to close the distance in a flash, despite just appearing to be a rather lolloping figure. In languid fashion, when he's beyond punching range, he uncoils and strikes like a cobra. To move from beyond punching range to punching range in a flash. Good two-shot salvo to the body from Kim. As Machado, tucking up behind his gloves and forearms, takes another right hand to the body. He shakes his head contemptuously, but that's a scoring shot from Kim. Machado's accuracy just off the mark there, and Kim can drop his hands and remain out of the pocket, but he's not scoring and needs a massive final round because he's trailing by 20 points to 18 for judges 2, 3, 4, and 5, and by 20 points to 17 for judge 1 after that observer returned a 10-8 scorecard. Body shot success once again from Kim. Oh, that's a nice right uppercut through the middle. So Machado, well, remember, these are 86-kilogram cruiserweight boxers. They're going to be punching with a fair amount of weight, and Kim is a very explosive puncher indeed. Hard right hand scored, perhaps the best scoring shot of the final round from Machado, who's really taken his foot off the gas here. And if Kim was shaken up in the closing stages of that second round by the reverse 1-2, the right hand left hook, well, I imagine that he's recovered from that inconvenience fully. But Machado, boxing as though he's mindful of the contests that lie ahead. He'll be through to the quarter-final stage, one win away from the medal podium, as the sound of the 10-second clapper indicates to Kim and indeed Machado that he's running out of time in which to score the knockout shot. But as I mentioned, Victor Shellstrata scored a knockout at the 2:59 mark of round number 3 in his round of 32 contest. That fate hasn't befallen Keno Machado, and he will be going through to the last 8 in the 86-kilogram division. The two-time Asian Continental champion Kim Hyeongkyu not really able to get himself into the contest over the first 2 rounds, and Machado just kept himself out of harm's way in the third. It's likely to be a unanimous decision. We could see some scores of 28-29 because Kim was the busier boxer in the final round.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the bout number 317 in the ring A, the winner on points by unanimous decision is the boxer out of the red corner, representing Brazil, Keno.
So Keno Machado absolutely delighted at having been declared a unanimous points victor. 2 scorecards of 29-28. He's taking all 3 rounds. Machado for the judges from Russia and Canada, and indeed from Guatemala, including a 10-8 round in the second. And Keno Machado, the Olympic quarter-finalist and the Olympic quarter-finalist and Youth Olympic Games champion from 3 years ago, goes through to the final 8. And if he wins one more contest, he has guaranteed himself at least $25,000 US. Kim Hyeongkyu eliminated in the second preliminary round of this, his 4th World Championships. Competed well, but this man was too sharp. And it's Machado who marches on.